Hey, it's me, Big P. Gonna do a quick update on my character, mousing over all the gear, but I don't actually think I changed anything. I think maybe just the Fury Bolts here and the ring. We did a bunch of progress today on stream. My VODs aren't saved, unfortunately, so I'm just gonna do this. As you can see up here, we had some goals, did some of them. Didn't want to try Maven without getting the trigger helm because that's a big part of the single target damage. We got 6 favored maps, and we're almost done with the Atlas. Showcase the build as it stands right now. We're going to do a Minotaur. I already just did one that was Mavened, but I bought 2. Fizz Reflect doesn't matter. That's a little bit of monster damage. I did a scarier one. See, maybe I'll do it with. No, I don't want to do it with. No, those things are scary. We'll do it with the Exarch. We do have 2 Watchstones here. That was part of the goals for today. And yeah, we have pretty much an end game setup. And the crit has been feeling pretty nice. Still need like little things like fixing up our flasks and then maybe finalizing our gem links. I'll go over them after. I don't think we made a couple of small changes. But yeah, I mean, I'm really just waiting on that trigger helmet to have Tornado and Frost Shield and Sigil of Power go up, which should, I mean, it might even like effectively double our damage when it comes to single target, depending on how long that tornado lasts. We might do increased duration for all of those. And yeah, you know what? Let's do the Sentinel. Because it's really good money. See, that's an awesome... Can just drop influence stuff. Can drop expedition shit. Oh, those are kind of tricky. Ooh, Spark. My nemesis! Fuck you, buddy. Still working on defensive layers. I think I'm really just relying on regen and a fast mapping style to stay alive in maps. Because otherwise it's just like, you know, still up in the air. There's a lot of shit that can just jump out of you and one-tap you, especially those Eater of Worlds fucking mobs that were not touched at all. Chris was so happy to tell whoever on the B class that no, they haven't been adjusted. We get a lot of harbingers in each map. I'll go over my Atlas stuff. As you can see in the goals, one of them was set up for Legion, because I think Legion, between Strongbox and Legion, you want to get at least 1 good blue Sentinel use. Gonna portal here just in case. That's a little. This is. Harbingers, because the rare modifier, see, like we have like storm bullshit now, can really fuck you up. But yeah, generally speaking, the coverage is pretty great on this build now. We dropped the Herald of Ice for precision, because now that we're crit, we need it more. Still not at 100% effective crit all the time, but, you know, it is what it is. Better to have some, you know, I mean, crit is so crucial now that we're ignoring LA resistance when we crit, and yeah. I'm going to stream again tomorrow, and this may culminate in a full build guide because it feels pretty cool, but I mean, it's pretty similar to just Crackling Land. I mean, it's just an Inquisitor caster template that you can use for pretty much any skill you want. You know, even something like a physical spell converting would just... Stop, man, I'm trying to do a video. A physical spell, like I considered Blade Vortex or Ethereal Knives or Blade Blast Blade Fall. But you know, this is I just like Ball Lightning. I'm really falling in love with Ball Lightning and Frostblink for that matter. This isn't a Frostblink build, but I'll go over the tech that I've been kind of experimenting with in Frostblink. Nothing insane, you know, just like little things. I don't think, yeah, I have power charge on crit on the Frostblink, but that's not like super consistent. But yeah, this is a Minotaur map, right? Aren't these scary? I remember when I started playing this game, I was like, wow, one day I'll learn how to beat the Minotaur. And now I'm beating him up twice in a row. Let me just tell this guy. Check, please. Long neck, that's a fellow Templar. We gotta hook him up. Yo, that Spark single target. I've been talking shit about it, but when you're in a little corner like that. Alright, no flasks. See, the setup would be like so much better because then I would have a tornado that's doing a bunch of fucking damage. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. What? I didn't, like, that's usually a pretty readable boss. Was I standing in the circle, I guess? I don't fucking know. Fix your game, GGG. Is he coming? Hello? Oh, there he is. No! Oh, I tanked it somehow. Yeah, it's still a ways to go with the single target. Like I said, the, I got the fucking triggered on weapons before I got the helmet trigger on focus craft, so apparently it's not as common as I thought it would be. Where is this fucking guy? There he is. Hi. Hit me. See? So with Frost Shield up, pretty good. Get a pretty nice Molten Shell. Damage is alright. I mean, I just did a Mavened one where like all hits poison or some crazy shit like that. Okay, well, whatever. That's the thing about Frost Blink is that if you use it aggressively and bring the cooldown down, it's pretty fucking good. But otherwise, like if you whiff, like you pretty much need to rely on your move speed. And we don't have the most move speed ever. Where is he? Hey. Oh, what the fuck? See, like I couldn't blink between there. Damage is decent. But yeah, and just showing we still have a decent ways to go. I feel like this would have been done if I had the Sigil of Power and stuff. You know, and, you know, Path of Exile, you don't have to be super tanky if you just one-tap everything. Well, obviously not one-tap. This is more like 700 tap or something. Just die, man. Come on. And that's a kill on the Minotaur. Took a little longer. Wasn't deathless. But it is what it is. You know, the character's still coming together to a certain degree. I did buy this for 22 Chaos. Between this and the last video. Let's go over the gem links real quick. Just Ball Lightning, Increased Crit, Crit Multi, Pinpoint, Slower Proj, and Inspiration. Pretty classic. Can't really replace Slower Proj. This would be the 2 link. It's very crucial to Ball Lightning. And Inspiration for self-casting helps us be able to spam. We've had to, I don't know, we'll have to see when we trigger all the spells. I know Frost Shield costs a lot of mana. And I'm pretty sure you have to like pay, like, what is it? Oh, maybe not that much. It's gonna be 50, and then the Tornado is like only 24 mana. And then what else is there? The Sigil of Power, whatever. We should be okay, as long as we have like around a little over 100 mana, which we do, when all things are reserved. But we'll see. And then the secondary skill pretty much is Orb of Storms with Innervate, Onslaught, and Ice Bite. That's right, I took out Power Charge on Crit because I put it here. Orb of Storms is just a bunch of utility that you can use in maps. Really, it's just the Onslaught button while you're leveling, which is really good. But now that I'm converting to Cold, Ice Bite also gets us Frenzies. Probably get a Frenzy chest instead of this because this still feels wonky and isn't up on bossing. And cast speed obviously is something that will affect bossing to a large degree. And then Innervate is just a nice little flat lightning damage buff that you can get while you're mapping. And here we have Frostblink. We did put Arcane Surge on it, which procs on each use. Still a bit longer, but there's really nothing you can do to affect the cooldown. And we're using Power Charge on Crit. It's not super consistent. It's up when you're mapping if you remember to do it. To a certain degree, but yeah, we kind of go between, well, let's see, just the base crit without anything is just under 70, and then you go up to about that. We also have 60% increased crit chance against shocked enemies, So, I mean, we're getting to max crit. I might actually replace the Sniper's Mark with Assassin's Mark, just because we value the crit so much on our build. But I'm pretty sure that Sniper's Mark is still good. I mean, I guess let's go over the cast when damage taken. Molten Shell, Stone Golem, and Sniper's Mark. We're maxing it out at the Sniper's Mark level because the dex is very restrictive for that. And yeah, and then everything else we just match around that. 55, 54, 56, 56, yeah. We're just leveling this Ball Lightning. Clarity we use. Frost Shield we're going to put in the Trigger Craft once we sort everything out. I really don't know if we're going to have enough gem slots. We might honestly have to drop Orb of Storms to break my heart because it really is so good for the build. But we need Vitality and Precision and Zealotry and Determination. Like, we're just between that. Maybe we can, I don't know. We'll see. It's getting tricky. But yeah, Call of the Brotherhood, really good. Let's go over the tree. What did we do? Finished up this. I don't really think we only got like 1 or 2 levels. Oh yeah, we're in Doomcast now. The multi would be better. We'll probably get +3 to level of all crit gems because that's at least 3 of our gems. But increased effective non-damaging ailments you inflict with critical strikes could be kind of awesome. We'll need to go probably up into here. Maybe drop some like life and like cast speed or whatever here if we can get away with it. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Kind of stretched right now. I have like this little area, and just because my flasks aren't done yet. Reducing ailment effect and duration is just really nice for when you're trying to speed through maps. It's, you know, just that sort of stuff. And yeah, we're gonna do another stream tomorrow. I'll try and get Twitch to like save and upload my VOD so you can refer to that. But I mean, it's a pretty standard. I mean, I'm more of a YouTuber than a streamer anyway. And I'm a shitty YouTuber at that because I'm not really gonna go into much more detail besides that. I'm pretty, you know, beat. Sentinel's cool. It's hard to like run up against the progress of just running into reds while also trying to do the Sentinels. But now that I have a bit of a setup, oh yeah, let's go over the Atlas passive tree. What did we do? We filled out all the Harbinger stuff. We have every Harbinger thing. I dipped across Eater of Worlds so we can go into this Legion node. We're going to probably fill this all the way out. And then we'll have, how many more points to play? We're realistically only going to get about like a dozen more points. So I'm probably going to get the Conqueror stuff here just to farm some Conqueror stuff. Maybe just to drop a base type or two that I need for myself. Maybe try Uber Cyrus, although I hear he's pretty tricky. And if not, then we'll just get the Sextant modifiers. I did drop out of these Cartographers ones just because I don't think it's that good. And they're dropping Corrupted most of the time anyway. So like, I don't know. It's whatever. And yeah, that's about it. We're going to stream this whole week just as much of a ceiling as we can push towards with this build. I do have a lot of money. I'm just not entirely sure where to invest it. I mean, we kind of just need to get better. Like, this is like crap, like really bad rares, honestly, from like the axe. Like, when did I find this? Level 50. And this is right before like tier 1 maps, you know, so still a lot of room to go. Yeah, like this could be definitely better, the shield. We could also just get, honestly, because we're not doing block or anything like that, I might opt for a second wand that has +1 lightning skill gems and then like a bunch more cast speed or just lightning damage or just spell damage. You know, flat damage actually isn't as effective as it usually is because the effectiveness of added damage is only 60% for ball lightning. It's not like there's like big, like there's a lot of buffs were made to skills where it's like they have like Rolling Magma last league, for example, had like 200 something effectiveness. So a lot of flat damage was good for that. So for this, you really want to scale it with stuff like just generic spell damage. There's plenty of damage on the gem itself, and it's pretty solid. But yeah, we're trying to figure out, probably just going to go for that Corrupted Soul with the few more points that we do get. We just need to tank up a little bit more. I did do the Eater of Worlds Deathless. Syrian Exarch actually failed the first time just because I was trying to relearn the fight. I'm pretty rusty with that fight. I only did the initial ones last league, which were really easy. They're much more difficult now. But we did them. See, we have the Watchstones here. Luckily, when you brick your fight, you only need to run one more tier 16 to get the invitation to drop again. But yeah, let me know if you have any questions. If you want to see more, follow on Twitch and turn the notifications on. I don't really have a set schedule, but I'm trying to stream as much as I can for the league start. to show off this build, and then the Magic Finder probably this weekend, and then I totally forgot to get this guy. So yeah, let's finish this video. Then we'll see what else we can do. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.